It's Thursday, November the 18th. And for those of you who are tuning in and were at the event with Phil Orlando on Tuesday night, we want to thank you for being there because you guys really made it very special. It was great to be back together. We had nearly 100 people there hanging from the rafters, but it was well worth it. And Phil, as always, put on a great show.
Great questions that you ask, and good conversation that was thought-provoking, but really showed that you're thinking about it. So again, I echo what Gib has said. Thanks for being there. We had the great opportunity after the show to go have dinner with Phil. We try to do that. He's gracious enough with his time that he allows that. And I asked him an interesting question. His title of his talk was Purple Rain. So I asked him the question, in his career, tell me the time that Washington, D.C. and what's coming out of Washington has influenced the market in such a way as it seems to be now, that you are making major decisions with that. Tell me when that has been the worst. And he looked at me straight in the eye and he said,
Never.
Never.
40 years, it's never been this bad. And, it's bad. It's bad just tuning into the news. Everything is politicized, and that's kind of where we are. And the Purple Rain, R-E-I-G-N, was a nice play on title for the event, because the Purple Rain is the blending together of red and blue to have purple, and with what he believes the House will turn Republican and that the Senate will remain the same with a Democratic president. You blend those together, you've got purple, and that was what this was about.
Even with that, and so much of the discussion or the influence in the marketplace having to be made with what Washington's doing, he on the Ben Franklin side of things you better watch that could be negative, he pointed out that the Federal Reserve and the reappointment or not of Jerome Powell is the next big Washington move that he is focused on, followed by taxation and what comes out of taxation. On the other side, of the positive side of what Ben Franklin says do, he simply said that really the runway that the market, in his opinion and Federated's opinion, and we share it, is that in 2022, the market has the ability to still be up, and it has the potential to be in the 10% performance range from a stock market position.
And inflation is not going to abate in 2022. It's going to remain. It may taper, it may plateau, but you're looking at high inflation rates throughout the year of 2022.
Unrelated to that, interesting enough, this morning, Mohammed Allerian, who we all know who he is, came out and said, in effect, the same thing, that three of the major concerns that would keep the market from going up, one is the Federal Reserve, two is the normal economic volatility that's here, and then three is from the standpoint of inflation and a mistake made by the feds in terms of inflation. So you have those things that he's focused on, but he too sees the market is up. On a positive note, cyclicals continue to be the area that we want to focus on.
Cyclicals, large cap value, small cap, all areas that we made changes over the last couple of months to add to those positions. We've done that. And then we continue to move in our fixed income portion of portfolio, move into floating rates, into things that are going to be generated higher or catapulted higher with rising interest rates. And we've really backed off on the conventional conventional bonds that are well-graded bonds in lieu of that. So we're making changes and moves.
We feel good with where we are within portfolios. As Gibb says, here at HMC, we meet on a weekly basis and think about and observe opportunities and talk about issues. If you have any questions, know you can call us, and we'll react as quick as we can to either meet or talk or do whatever we need to do. We understand that this market can be concerning, but we feel positive where we are, as we said. Most importantly, again, thank you for being with us this week for those that came. If you want to have the slide presentation, we can send you his slide presentation. And for those that are watching this who didn't be there, you're welcome to have it too.
Oh, absolutely. And then most importantly, have a great Thanksgiving.
Great Thanksgiving. Be safe. Enjoy being with your families and friends, and just take some time to remember how thankful we should be. Always remember, we're grateful for you, but it is your money.
And your money matters.
We'll talk with you soon.